Welcome back to the Luxe Off-Road Range Rover Sport build series. Today we are taking the alloy wheels and making them black. Okay guys, so one thing that I did to the LR3, which I'm definitely going to do the Range Rover, is I want to black out the wheels. So there's a couple ways you can do this, but first let me talk about why. So on the LR3, that was an all black, I think it's Santorini black car, and wanted to do the black wheels to kind of just give the whole thing kind of like an overall blacked out look, just kind of that meanness, toughness. That was a pretty raw off-road build. On this one, similar but sort of different reason. On this one, as I mentioned in the intro video, I'm doing a white on black look. So all the trim, the badging, all that kind of stuff is going to be satin black. And I want the wheels to be black, so that really all you have is this beautiful white color and all the black accents to include the wheels. I always think black wheels on an off-road build give it a meanness factor. I really like that look, and so I'm pretty excited to see how that's going to look against a white car. Since I already have a sense of what that looks against the black car. So there's two main ways to do this. One is, I think pretty obvious, which is send your wheels out, get them refinished. That can run anywhere from, I don't know, like $100 a wheel to, 200, 250 maybe. That's a great way to do it if you really want a permanent look. If you want something besides just matte black, to be clear. If the wheels need like excessive refinishing because they've got a bunch of issues, those are all good reasons to do it that way. What I did on the LR3 is when I'm going to actually do this go around, and I'm going to say right now, if you are a hater on this, if you're like, why the hell would you ever do this? Go ahead and start your comment, get it drafted. I know they're coming. That's okay. But I'm going to actually Plastidip the wheels. So Plastidip is a spray-on, like rubberized product. For those of you who know what it is. I was super impressed with the results on the LR3, and I like doing this for two reasons. One is the most obvious, which is it's cheap. It's like $60 maybe, $50-$60 for a whole kit that will do all four wheels, and I'll walk you through what comes in that, and then I'm going to walk you through how to do it. So it's cheap, way cheaper than getting the wheels refinished. The other thing, frankly, that I like is that it's temporary. So basically you put this on, it should last, depending on where and kind of how well you take care of the car and those kinds of things. From what I understand, at least like a year or two. And given the cost and how easy it is to do, it's like a few hour process. I actually don't have a problem with redoing it every so often just to make sure it looks good. It's still going to save a lot of money in the long run. And then if I ever want to go back to an alloy look, let's say I just grow out of the black wheels or I hate them or decide that's not my thing, the upside is that this can come right off. So I am going to use Plastidip. Again, if you are a Plastidip hater, leave your best in the comments. I am going to respond to you because I want to know genuinely why you don't like Plastidip, besides just, bandwagon effect of you saw it on the forums or whatever. So let me know why you don't like it and maybe educate me on why this isn't the best way to do it. But I'm going to do it on this round. Again, it is temporary. So let me walk you through what comes in the kit, and then I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do this to your car if you want to black out your wheels. All right, so this is the kit from dipyourcar.com. That is Plastidip's website. So it comes with everything that you see laid out here. So you get 4 cans of Plastidip, and I will talk you through specifically how to do that. This is the cleaning formula. And so we're going to use this to, just take off any kind of residue, things like that, basically get these cleaned and prepped. I also tend to use a little bit of Carb Pro Eraser. I absolutely love this product. It's basically, a great product to just get oils and kind of any other things off. It's almost like a IPA type of solution in terms of effect. And then they also send you all this protective stuff. So these are all plastic pieces to basically mask off the interior of the wheel. That way you don't get any overspray and anything on the brakes. I'll walk you through how to do that. But like I said, $50-$60 for the whole kit. Comes with everything you see here, and in my opinion is a really good bargain. So let's get the wheels cleaned, and then I'll show you how to tape them off and plastic them off, and then we'll get them sprayed. All right, so like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get these sprayed. This is really just to clean these up, get them prepped and ready to roll. Now you want to make sure that you actually do clean the tire because you're gonna put a specific product around the outside of this tire that needs to stick, which basically allows you to spray the wheel and have some overspray and then peel away that overspray. So you wanna make sure that the tire's clean. All right, guys, so the next thing you're gonna do with everything clean is you're gonna take some plastic. Again, it's supplied. There's 4 sets of plastic, and you're basically gonna put them inside the wheel well to protect the brakes, the calipers, you know, pretty much anything you don't want overspray on back inside the wheel well. So we'll get that prep next, now that all the wheels have been cleaned with the provided solution. Okay, so we got the wheels properly protected. Like I said, plastic just goes in the back. You know, really the one thing you just want to make sure of is that none of the plastic is actually covering the alloy part of the wheel, so that you make sure the Plasti-Dip gets on there. And, you know, really just kind of push it back into the brake caliper area. Doesn't need to be absolutely perfect, but yeah, that's how you do it. So next thing we're gonna do is apply dip release. And so this product basically is something that you put with a microfiber towel that they supply all around the outside of the tire. You wanna take it just up to this point right here. You wanna make sure you don't get it on the wheel. And essentially this puts on like a film that you can then just peel off. And so you pull off all the overspray. This makes it way easier. I've seen people do like, you know, plastic or paper cones around or you know, painter's tape on the wheel. I mean, all that craziness, just get the kit as opposed to just buying the sprays. And it comes with this dip release, and it really does work like a charm based on the LR3. So we're gonna apply that. You wanna make sure you get it down inside all these little crevices, you know, any kind of indentations, etc. So once we get that and it dries, we'll be ready to start applying our coats of the Plasti-Dip. Now these tires are actually pretty easy because they have a really defined lip here before it gets to the rim. And so that's really helping to, you know, be able to take the cloth and know exactly kind of where to stop on the tire. Some of the other ones, you know, your tire lip, you know, really is very close to that rim. So again, you just want to be careful. You want to make sure you don't get any on the wheel itself, you know, the lip of the wheel. Otherwise, as you can imagine, the Plasti-Dip will not stick to the wheel. Okay guys, all we have left to do is spray. So you're basically going to take your Plasti-Dip and you're going to shake it for 1 minute with the ball rattling, and then you're good to go. So you want to apply this 6 to 10 inches from the surface. I always err on the side of a little further away just to make sure I don't get any runs. And you want to get just a pretty decent, you know, even coat. They say, you know, heavy coat. Honestly, I'd rather do a few more coats themselves with lighter coats. So I'd say, in my opinion, do a medium coat and then just do probably 4 coats instead of 3. That's what I did in the LR3 and I got great results. But without further ado, let's get these things black. All right, so making good progress. Just wanted to give you guys kind of an update. You can see where we're at. So these things finish out really nice. I mean, I'm a big proponent, like I said, of doing it with Plasti-Dip. I mean, I do think it turns out nicely, especially considering the cost. I mean, could you get this to look more professional? Yeah. Do you want to spend, you know, $1,000, $750 to, I don't know, $1,500? I don't know. I mean, it's a personal decision, but from where I sit, this is a pretty good look for the price. Again, it's temporary. It's easy to do at home. But anyway, we just finished up the second coat. I did go a little heavier on that coat than I did on the LR3. So I think this is really only going to need 3 coats. The second coat really got us to a good spot, as you can see. And so we'll just touch it up with a third coat, pretty light, just to make sure we didn't miss any spots. Like you can see right here, this kind of a light spot. And that'll be a wrap. I did pull the center caps. I don't know if I mentioned that before. And I've got some black Range Rover, black and silver Range Rover center caps on order. Those should be here, I think, tomorrow, just to complete the look. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're thinking about blacking out your wheels, at least this gives you an idea of one option, which is the Plasti-Dip route. So please like if you like the video, please subscribe if you are enjoying this build series and want to see more of both this and the Porsche content that I put up on my channel. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one, where we're probably going to tackle exterior trim, badging, grill, all that good stuff is probably the next episode. So again, thanks for tuning in, and catch you then.